Namaste everyone. Welcome to our West Coast Gentle Yoga session. This type of gentle yoga is designed as a palliative yoga, which is primarily a preventive style, but it can have therapeutic effects also. It has been designed to reduce the stress and to increase the energy of communication in body systems, which stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. One feels better and minor issues can get resolved. We do this using physical asanas, breathing practices, mantras, and other meditative practices. Yoga brings good health of mind and body, inner awareness, and a sense of cosmic connection. Regular discipline practice is key. So if you miss a day, please use the video recording on YouTube at Life in Yoga Rajan. Yoga is not a physical exercise and it's not a religious practice either. So people with any religious background can do this. This type of gentle yoga can be done sitting on a chair or on the floor. Always remember to keep your spine straight but not stiff and to support your back if you need to. All the practices are done very gently, smoothly, and without jerks. Being mindful and aware of each movement and visualizing the part of the body being exercised for maximum will give you the maximum benefit. Follow instructions to avoid adverse reactions. There should be no strain and you should do it within your own capacity. Make sure your breathing is slow and smooth. If anything causes pain or discomfort, please stop immediately, avoid the practice, and seek clarification. If you have any questions regarding personal problem, since this is a public forum, please send an email to the email addresses provided in the reminder email. And remember, liability is entirely yours. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. As usual, we begin with 3 ohms. Any questions, thoughts? So, Jayalakshmi, how is Mumbai with all this COVID?
Mumbai is bad. Each and every building has got some 2-3 cases. You know the buildings, how close they are.
Yeah.
And there are big colonies, where at least about 50-60 cases are there. It is in the residential areas I'm talking about.
Yeah. Do you have domestic servants coming inside your home?
No, now we have stopped them.
Okay.
Because they come from these hutments or tenements, whatever.
Wherever they come from, anybody who comes into the apartment is a person who can bring in stuff.
Yeah.
So it is better not to have anyone come in.
It is difficult, but we have to face it.
Yeah. So how is it in Chennai and Hyderabad?
Who's from Chennai?
I think Lakshmi Sundar Vijaya is from Hyderabad.
I think it's the same. Throughout the country, it's bad, doctor. I think some states are probably reporting it, some are not. But I mean, absolute shortage of beds and oxygen, no matter which city.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult.
Actually, share this respiratory mantra, Hai Me Mam, with all the people. That will do wonders to, in the sense, I guess all of you know, when COVID comes, it attacks the respiratory system. So for people who have the immunity strength, they feel a little down for a few days, but then they just come out of it. But the people who don't have the immunity strength to fight it, they are the people who go down. And so this Haim Imam will take care of it.
But Narayan, they have to understand to do it. You know, you can tell people, but you can't make them do it.
That's right. In other words, wherever you see in this thing, if you can help people, tell them, and of course, they need to do it not for 2 minutes and 5 minutes. They need to do it 2 hours a day if they get COVID, and as a kind of a mechanism to keep the respiratory system strong. If you're doing on your own for 15 minutes, it will be quite helpful.
But the problem is, Dr. Rajan, if they are affected with the COVID, they are so weak, they cannot even sit or stand or talk.
They don't need to sit or stand.
For 2
and they don't
hours
even need to
continuously.
mentally do this. That is why along with your email, there is a recording, half-hour recording available for you. Just put your earphone and listen to it.
But Narayan, for some reason, I am not able to send this over WhatsApp. I was trying to send it over WhatsApp, but it's not going. It's saying the file is too big for that.
Yeah.
Because everybody, if I can send it on WhatsApp, everybody can have it on their phone.
Actually, what you should do is, I think the way Bal Mukund is sending it is with a Google Drive connection.
Right.
The Google Drive connection does not go through in WhatsApp?
No.
I see.
No. Because I tried it through WhatsApp, but it didn't go through. I can send it through email because that's where the Google Drive goes through, but not through WhatsApp. Because like even in Delhi, the situation is pretty bad, and they don't know how it is coming. They're thinking that it might be airborne this time.
Well, it was always airborne.
It was always airborne, but it didn't stay in the air too long.
That's right.
But this time they are saying that maybe this is staying in the air a little longer than the other one.
The thing is, they already know the British virus is there in India. And then they are saying the mutants that have come may be even worse.
That is the mutant, the one that came from UK is the mutant.
First level mutant. And then there are multiple levels that have already happened in India.
Yeah, there are 3 levels right now.
Yeah.
I got a question. Does our Pfizer, Moderna protect us against the Indian strains?
I don't have an answer for that. The thing is, even if you have if you have the vaccines in India, there was an announcement yesterday that among the people who have had vaccine, remember there is two of them. There is the Covaxin and the other one is
Covishield.
Covishield. Yeah. So the thing is, you see, people who had the Covaxin, 0.04% of them, that is 4 people in 1,000. Okay. 4 people in 1,000 or 10,000. 0.04% is 4. It is actually 4 people in 10,000. Okay. So 4 people in 10,000 are still getting it. And in the case of the Covishield, 2 people of 10,000 are still getting it. Okay. So if you look at a normal city in India, where you literally have, like, you know, an average city in India is 10 million, and a mega city is looking like 30 million people, right? Right. So the thing is, if you have 4 people in 10,000 coming in, that makes it 400 people in a million. So for 10 million, 4,000, and for 30 million, you're talking of 12,000. And all you have to take into account is, if these are all vaccinated people, now think in terms of the number of non-vaccinated people who become the carrier of this.
Right.
So there is no good solutions over here. In fact, the only thing you can do is do all the social distancing and do the hand washing and, keep yourself doing all the safe things. And this is the way it is going to be for the next couple of years.
Yeah, looks like so. I got my second Moderna shot yesterday and I have been sleeping for last 24 hours.
Very good. Actually, that is the best way to build the immunity. The first time when you had the shot, did you get sleep?
No, not at all. No symptoms at all. This time I was having fever, chills in the night and couldn't sleep the whole night. And so yeah, today I've been sleeping.
See, when I got my first Moderna shot, the second one I'm getting it next week now. The first one, when I got it, my allergy symptoms vanished.
Interesting.
But then for 2 days, I was sleeping a lot. But all the spring allergy symptoms, nothing was there.
Dr. Rajan, I got my second shot. And after the second shot, after 24 hours, I started to have body ache and kind of foggy brain, I could not think.
Yeah.
And it continued for about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
And normally after second shot, the problem is more after the second vaccine. I got that Pfizer vaccine, and but after 4 days, I was okay. I've been okay.
They are saying from a technology perspective, Pfizer vaccine and Moderna are absolutely the same.
True, that is true. But in India, in Delhi, situation is so bad. The positivity rate is 33% right now. That means 1 out of 3 people are infected in Delhi.
Among the people who are tested.
Among the people who are tested, because they had 26,000 new cases yesterday, and they are tested just less than 1 lakh. And they are reported 33% positivity rate, but that is kind of scary, because the effect of these new cases comes after about 2 weeks. When more and more hospital beds will be required. And that is what is kind of scary situation, I think one has to, true, I agree.
So when in India, oxygen is not available, the mantra is available.
True. Yeah, I think they should go to mantra, I agree.
Yeah, I sent mantra to my uncle. They have, my uncle and aunt, they have COVID. This was after they have had shot for a month, second shot also after a month, more than a month. But so I sent them the mantra. Hopefully they'll do it. So.
But Anujit, sending mantra on WhatsApp may be possible if it's a small file. See, normally if it's a very long file, it will not be possible to send. So if it's a small file, then it can go. So if it is recorded for about, let's say about 2-3 minutes, and then it can go on WhatsApp.
You know what? Easiest thing is to load it into our website and give a link. People can play it from the website itself.
Yeah, I just wrote the mantra down on WhatsApp and sent it. And I told them that you guys can all say it in your mind. So
can you, Anu, send an email to Srijit and ask him to load the Haimimam mantra into the website and provide the link.
Okay.
And that would be the easiest thing to do.
Okay.
Hello, namaste, everybody. I just wanted to add that in Delhi, the situation is so bad. Now they are interpreting that as spread by air through not so much by droplet infection. Now it is through the air, they are saying.
Yes.
So it's a double mutant spreading through the air. That is very scary. So that's a new dimension now to our medical side. They have to investigate and see.
So now you cannot even afford to keep your windows open.
That's correct. That they're scared to even put on the AC, I believe.
Ah.
So we'll see how it evolves.
Well, if anybody had complaints about overpopulation, who knows?
But the problem is not everybody is still getting the vaccine in India. People don't want it still. They're saying that it's an India vaccine, so we don't know what they have put in it.
See, everybody has their own share of conservative Republicans.
India has a bigger share.
Namaste, doctor.
Namaste.
Namaste.
My immunity level is low and my platelets are around only 60,000. The doctor has advised me not to take vaccination. How do I protect myself?
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, I am doing it regularly.
Yeah, do it for half an hour every day, you'll be fine.
Okay, thanks a lot, doctor.
And don't let anybody come into your home.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to find out about Hyderabad. I heard Vijaya saying something. Is it as bad as Delhi and Mumbai?
The number may be less, but it's the same when it comes to availability of beds in hospital and oxygen and all that. It's the same thing.
Wow.
I cannot get vaccinated, is it, doctor?
What is that?
I cannot get vaccinated because of this low platelets.
You see, what it is I'm not in a position to give you guidance on that. They generally, when the platelets are very low, it is like the immune system having gone wrong, or there could be some virus-related thing. And even from a hematology perspective, they may even consider it as something to check for cancer and things like that, right?
All that I underwent spinectomy also. And you gave me that mantra to
yes
in the morning and night.
So that takes care of it for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually, we have a very good friend, Dr. Hari Sharma. He actually was a professor of medicine in Ohio State University. And till recently, he's now about 80 years old. So till last year, actually before COVID came on, and once the COVID came on, he took retirement at the age of 80. So until COVID came on, he used to see patients every day in the hospital, Ohio State University Hospital. And Dr. Hari Sharma is a very interesting man. He was the research director for the first 5 years when Maharishi Mahesh Yogi was conducting research and all of that.
Wow.
And this was, I'm talking about when this Hari Sharma was in his 30s, mid 30s. And which means you're talking of, 45 years back. And then Hari Sharma has a very unique record where he actually took early retirement from his medicine, largely because his views about medicine were not in sync with modern medicine. And he couldn't just take it anymore. So he took early retirement. But then after that, they called him back to do regular practice in the hospital. And what happened, something unique that happened was the hospital, the Ohio State University healthcare administrator, he asked him, why don't you also, you're paying for prescription medicine of this, pharmaceutical things. Why don't you cover Ayurvedic medicines also? And Dr. Sharma was completely shocked This man in front of him said, "Sure, we'll get it done." So he was so shocked. He simply asked her this was, "Yes, we will cover, Ayurvedic medications." So he said, "Yes, you will do it," he said, in utter surprise. And then that fellow responds back to him, "When my professor asked me, how can I say no?" And he had been a student of Dr. Sharma in the Ohio State University, in the medical school. And so Dr. Sharma didn't remember, but he, of course, remembered his professor. He said, "When my professor asked, how can I say no?" And Ohio State University system has about 100,000 employees for whom Ayurvedic medication is covered as part of their health insurance. Anyway, so what was it? Oh, the reason I was telling you about Dr. Sharma is he has seen many cancer patients where he tells me that the cancer can be in the body, but it does not seem to affect them anymore. It doesn't grow anymore, just stays there like that. And so that is something that modern medicine cannot understand. But from our perspective, and of course, in his case, he's a big believer in mantras. So there's mantra-based meditation he asks people to do. So everything is, stays over there. So time for Vijaya to begin. We have taken up more time talking about this.
This is an important one, Doctor. Thank you. We'll begin with chakra vibrations. Let's bring our awareness to the perineum, and with the little finger pressed with the thumb, we'll chant the mantra LAM. Take a deep breath in. LAM. Release the fingers, and one more time. We now bring our awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and with the ring finger pressed with the thumb, we chant the mantra VAM. Take a deep breath in. VAM. Release the fingers, and one more time. We now bring our awareness behind the navel, and as we draw in at the navel, with the middle finger pressed with the thumb, we chant the mantra Ram. Take a deep breath in. Ram. Release the fingers, and one more time. Ram. We now bring our awareness to the chest, in between the breasts, and with the index finger pressed with the thumb, we chant the mantra Yam. Take a deep breath in. Yum. Yum. Release the fingers, and one more time. Yum. We now bring our awareness to the throat, and with the thumbs up mudra, loose fists, we chant the mantra Hum. Take a deep breath in. Hum. Release the fingers, and one more time. We now bring our awareness in the middle of the head, and with the thumbs up mudra again, loose fists, we chant the mantra Sham. Take a deep breath in. Sham. Release the fingers, and one more time. Sham. We now bring our awareness to the top of the head, and with the thumbs up mudra, loose fists, we chant the mantra Om. Take a deep breath in. Release the fingers, and one more time. We'll move to the Ojai Pranayama, the happy face breathing. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to the throat. The throat is at the base of the mouth through which food and air passes. Focusing there, make a big smile and feel a stretch in the throat. Focusing on the stretch, inhale and exhale slowly and gently as you feel the air rubbing along the stretch. Please continue. We'll now move to the respiratory mantra. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your awareness to the sternum in the middle of the chest and visualize a straight line from the sternum to the top of the head and leaving the body. Along that line, mentally vibrate the 3 syllables, Haim, Im, and make sure it leaves the body. If you have difficulty with the visualization, please bring your awareness to a few inches above the head and focusing there, mentally vibrate Haim, Im, Please continue. We now bring our awareness to the chest, still keeping our eyes closed. And focusing here, we chant the mantra Haim. Continue. We now move to the spinal alignment exercises, beginning with the next exercise.
Vidya, before we do that, can I share the donation drive? Can I share the donation drive video, please?
Sure, sure. Anuji, there's a note that somebody was not able to hear. Was I audible or not?
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I don't know who this person is, but Rajshri, do you have something to say?
And so we just finished 1 year of our daily online yoga classes. And on this occasion, we are launching our biannual donation drive. We do it once in April and the next one in October. And I'll begin by thanking you all for your support. We have had a tremendous journey last year. More than 2,200 people have registered for our daily yoga classes. More than 500 people do yoga with us every month. Around 300 people do yoga with us every day. And these people have had tremendous benefits to their health. They've had stress reduction, and as a result, better immune system and better blood pressure and better sleep. And we have grown beyond the daily yoga class as well. Despite COVID, a large number of people have gone through the measured yoga therapy program. We have expanded our therapist training programs, and 35 to 40 people are going through the therapy training program. We have expanded our offerings on other services as well, and we are launching a new initiative of health rejuvenation membership, and we'll talk about it next week. But let me talk about my own personal journey with life in yoga. You see, I was a healthy, physically active, high energy entrepreneur back in 2019, but I went down with a viral fever, and then I had post-viral fatigue that never went away, and it turned into chronic fatigue syndrome. I had extreme fatigue, I had neuroinflammation, vascular inflammation, exercise intolerance, high heart rate and palpitations and whatnot. Life was truly hopeless, and I was going to be bedridden for the rest of my life. And I got lucky. I got introduced to Life in Yoga and Dr. Rajan, and Life in Yoga's therapy saved me. And I made substantial recovery in 4 months, close to full recovery in 10 months. And since then, it became a mission for me to promote and scale up Life in Yoga's operations and services. But not everybody is lucky like me, and so we need to expand and reach out to millions of other people. But let's take a moment to thank Dr. Rajan Narayanan. He's truly a yoga scientist on a mission. He is one of its kind yogi and innovator, and he has brought a new life into the art and science of yoga with his modern innovation. He has developed the measured yoga therapy, which is highly effective, and he has treated close to 1,000 patients with complex lifelong illnesses that nobody else could treat. And Life in Yoga can really help millions of people. There's millions of people who suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome. They suffer from long COVID. 23 million people suffer from autoimmune conditions. Tens of millions of seniors suffer from complex illnesses, mental health, cardiovascular, and sleep issues. And Western medicine has limitations and side effects, and yoga is the only way we can do it. So we need to scale beyond our current reach. But scaling up operations needs resources. And we need to scale up measured yoga therapy. We need to open more centers. We need to train more high quality therapists. We need to hire dedicated staff. And we need to conduct research studies and publish data in journals. We need to expand our reach and get in front of more number of people. And that means we might have to spend some money on marketing efforts. We'll need to partner with physicians, hospitals, and insurance providers. So how can you support? First thing you can support us with is we need volunteers, and these volunteers are people who are qualified medical professionals and other kind of specialized help they can provide. The other thing that all of you can do is to spread the message. So to call your friends, family, and acquaintances, email them, talk to them, tell them about Life in Yoga's amazing programs, and the daily online yoga, and invite more people to come and join the mission. And then we'd also be very grateful for your donations. So because no organization can grow without finances. So your committed support for long term will help us carry out our work with in a more expansive manner. Here's how you can donate. On the website, you can go to lifeinyoga.org, and on the top right corner, you'll see the donate button, and you can click there, and you can donate via PayPal, and you can also set up a recurring monthly donation. You can also write a check in favor of Life in Yoga Institute, and you can mail it to this address. All this information is there in your daily reminder email. If you scroll down, item number 3 or 4 is basically this information. And Life in Yoga is a charitable, tax-exempt organization as well. The third way you could do it is you can add Life in Yoga as a beneficiary in your will. And many people here who are older are seniors, and they're pretty well off, and their children are also pretty well off, and so they might not need your money as much, and you might want to contribute more towards philanthropic and charitable costs, and for that you can add Life in Yoga as one of the beneficiaries. So one of our attendees on the East Coast, Mr. Ashok Batra, is an attorney who deals with wills and probate matters, and he may be able to help with it if you need it. And his email address is right here, batraesq@gmail.com. But feel free to reach out if you want to help out in any way, and we would be very thankful for your support. When you are supporting us with your donations, we are not just receiving your money, but we are also receiving your good karma, your good fortune, and your blessings. And this is what will take the mission really forward. So thank you all for listening, and I'll let you guys start your session.
Vijaya, go ahead.
Sure. So let's begin with the spinal alignment exercises. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gently bring the ear down to the shoulder. Inhale and come back. Exhale and bring the other ear down to the shoulder. Inhale and come back. And continue. As you come back to the center, exhale and look over one shoulder. Inhale and come back. Exhale and look over the other shoulder. Inhale and come back. And continue. As you come back to the center, and with the next inhalation, take your head backwards. Exhale and bring the chin down to the chest. Inhale and head backwards. Exhale and chin down to the chest. Continue. As you exhale and come back down, we'll do the neck rotations. Inhale for half a circle. As we go up, and exhale the other half. As you come back down, and continue. As you come back down, we'll switch directions. Inhale for half a circle. And exhale the other half. And continue. Relax. As you come back, we'll now alternate our shoulders. Inhale and lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate and bring it back down. Inhale and lift up the other shoulder. Exhale, rotate and bring it back down. And continue. Relax. As you come back, we'll now do the hand exercises. Stretch your hands and keep them straight. As you inhale, open out your palms and keep them perpendicular to the forearm. As you exhale, thumbs in and fists down. Inhale, exhale. Continue. As you exhale and bring your fists back down, we'll rotate around the fists. Inhale for half a circle and exhale the other half. And continue. As you come back to the center, we'll go the other way. Inhale for half a circle. Exhale and complete the circle. Continue. Relax. As you come back to the next exercise, let's bring our elbows in line with the shoulders. Open out your palms and move your wrists up and down as you inhale and exhale. Continue. As you come back down, we'll switch directions. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Relax. As you come back, we'll now interlock our hands and place them behind the head. Make sure your elbows are at 180 degrees and the head is straight. As you exhale, turn to one side. Inhale and come back. Exhale and turn the other side. Inhale and come back and continue. Relax as you come back. For the next exercise, let's get our elbows above the head. As you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale and come back. Exhale and pull on the other elbow. Inhale and come back and continue. Feel the stretch along your shoulder blades as you do this. Relax as you come back. We're a bit short on time today, so we'll skip one. And for the next exercise, let's bring our hands on either side of the spine. As you inhale, push back on one side, making a backward arch. Exhale and come back. Inhale and push on the other side. Exhale and come back and continue. Relax as you come back. We'll now do both our shoulders together. Inhale and lift up both your shoulders. Exhale, push back, rotate, and bring it back down. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Relax as you come back. For the next exercise, let's cross one leg over the other and hold the knee with your interlocked hand. Exhale and pull up the leg and turn your head to the same direction as the leg you're holding. Inhale and release. Exhale, pull and turn. Inhale and release. Continue. Feel the stretch along your thighs as you do this. As you inhale and come back down, we'll switch to the other leg. Exhale, pull and turn. Inhale and release. Continue. Relax. As you come back, we'll now do the cycling exercise. 5 counts on each leg. Inhale and bring up one leg. Exhale and stretch it out in a cycling motion. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch to the other leg. Inhale and leg up. Exhale and stretch it out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax as you come back. We'll now do Anulom Vilom and then move to Bhastrika Pranayama. So for Anulom Vilom, we exhale and inhale through the same nostril while keeping the other nostril closed. So if you begin your first inhalation through the left nostril, you close your right nostril, inhale, close your left nostril, exhale, and inhale through the right nostril, close the right nostril, exhale, and inhale through the left nostril, close your left nostril, alternate, and continue. As you complete the breath, exhaling through the same nostril through which you commenced your inhalation, we'll move to Bhastrika Pranayama. Bhastrika Pranayama is a deep breathing exercise. We'll do this to a count of 20, keeping our eyes closed. Exhalation is a little longer than the inhalation, and we'll visualize the vitality of the breath as we inhale and exhale. When you're ready, inhale, exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. 20. And exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Relax. Observe any sensations within.
Keeping your eyes closed, as the sensations dissipate, we will now go in for meditation. Tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts, and I care about nothing. If you have a personal mantra, you can chant it in your mind. Otherwise, you can listen to the Om mantra I will be playing. You can use whatever mudra that works for you. Keeping your eyes closed, affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I was born. Bring both your palms about 6 inches from your face. Open your eyes and look directly into your palms. Namaste.
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 Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vidyaji.
Namaste.
Thank you, Vijaya.
Take care.
So you too.
Jai Lakshmi ji, tomorrow we'll hear a bhajan from you.
Okay, I'll prepare now.
Okay.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Anu.
See you tomorrow. Namaste.